Hello, Dave here with a MiniMorsel on loading the WordPress.org theme developer unit test data into a WordPress localhost demo site that's loaded on my XAMPP machine. So you see here I have the site up, just Hello World. I also have a tab for PHP My Admin. Look at the database. We're talking about test data. And the WordPress.org site, and this is where we're going to get the data from. And I also have a Windows Explorer session to my document root in XAMPP, which is called htdocs. And I went ahead and created a site. I'm just going to put the test data in there. I'm not going to actually bring up the site, but anyway, created it right in my document root for easy access to know where it is. And the key is know where you're putting your pieces. Okay, so let's start out by getting the data. So from WordPress.org, I went to Docs and working with theme development. And again, this is all good reading. I highly recommend it, or I'm still reading through a lot of it. And I'm just going to control end to go to the bottom of that page. And there's theme testing process and a theme unit test link. And here, some setup instructions, and it talks about how to actually use it. Here's the test data. I'm going to click on it. There's the data. It's an XML file. We're going to go ahead and save that and load that into our database. And once again, here's the link if you want to go directly to the file. But it's probably good to go ahead and read some of the information. Anyway, I right click, do a save as. It's pointing into my document root, htdocs, and I have a folder called WordPress test data that I'm going to put it in. Let's give it a different name. And I'm going to call this my MiniMorsel test data.xml and save that. Anyway, it's a good idea to look through the data. Let's go ahead. We'll go back to our site. I am logged in as admin. And if I go to the dashboard, we see that I have one post, one page, one category, one comment, and one approved. And if we look at the actual database, and this is MMWPDB for MiniMorsel WordPress database, and we see here's how much data we have. Out of those 11 tables, I have 189 rows, but more importantly, we look at like posts. There's 3 posts, and we can actually look at what that data is anyway. So there's the 3 posts that are out there. And going back to my database, just notice these numbers because we're going to load data and they're going to grow. So let's go ahead and load the data that we downloaded. I'm going to go back to my dashboard, Tools, Import, WordPress, and need a WordPress Importer plugin, and it prompts me for it, so sure, install it for me. Thank you very much. I'm going to activate and run. And that's the same as if I was at the main dashboard, right? And I came to Tools, did Import WordPress. Now that I have the plugin, it's ready to go. Let's choose our file. We just saved it, and it's in my document root in WordPress test data folder. Here it is, MiniMorsel test data. Just double click that. I see it in the choose file. Let's upload and import. And again, read through this stuff. You can change the usernames. These are default names. And actually, after a while, you'll start recognizing some of these names. These gentlemen have done, and I'm not sure if there's any ladies in the mix. These individuals have done quite a bit of work for WordPress. So Make sure you click the download and import file attachments, and we'll go ahead and submit that. Let it run. Takes a couple of moments. And all done. Thank you very much. Have fun. Let's go back to our site. And now, look at the navigation bar. We have plenty of pages, and we have plenty of posts. We have layout test, hello world. That's our original one that we had. Reliability test, images test with images in there. All right justify, left justify, no alignment, no caption, a post format gallery, image test. There's a pretty image. Anyway, wonderful test data so that now you can do what you need. Let's go ahead and go back and refresh. Remember, here's these numbers, 189 rows. Let's refresh that. Ooh, I didn't want to. Let me go back to my database. There we go. 712. Okay, it's from 189. And there's the data that we loaded. And we can now browse our posts and add more as other test cases more specific to what you're trying to do come in. You can go ahead and add to it, but this is a good solid group of test scenarios covering various items. Let's just take a brief look through here. Welcome to WordPress. This is your first post. There's the hello world that's installed with WordPress. This is an example page. It's different from a blog post. Okay, here's an image alignment test post. Here's the password is secret test post. The post has no post title, on and on. Anyway, these test scenarios, thank you for providing them to us. So once again, here's our site. We can look at, clearing floats. This last item is the page's content is a floated image. Make sure any elements after it are cleared properly. Thank you. I'm just going to zip back home. And now we have a development WordPress site to make the magic happen. Thank you for watching.